Hey everyone, welcome back to another Hebrew lesson. This is week 4. Last week we learned about the Hebrew letter Gimel, and we learned about the Hebrew word Goy, which means nation. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out that video from last week. This week we're learning about the Hebrew letter Dalet. This is the equivalent of our English D. It makes a d noise. And the word I want to teach you today that starts with a Dalet is the word Derek. So I'm going to write Derek for you. It's not the name Derek, maybe your name is Derek, but it's a word in Hebrew. Okay. There is Derek. This word means path, road, journey. It kind of is that meaning. It has a few different words that it can mean. And you can imagine someone walking on a road, you would call that a derek. Or it also can mean, in the abstract, it can mean like your way, right? If you lost your way, you lost your derek. Or you could be talking about God's ways, that would be derek. So there's a few different ways that you can translate derek. And you can think about it going on your way would be on your derek. And something interesting about Hebrew words is that most Hebrew words follow the same format. They have 3 root letters. And you can see that here in derek. We got 1, 2, 3. 3 main root letters, and then you kind of plug in the vowels in there. And the interesting thing about Hebrew words is that a lot of different words will utilize the same 3 root letters. So let me show you another word that uses these same 3 root letters. So I'll write the same 3, just like that. And then if you add different vowels to it, it changes what the word is. So I'm going to add these vowels. And now this is a verb, which means march or tread. And it's related to this word, which means path or road, right? Because you march or you tread on a road or path. They're related because they use the same root. And this is true for tons and tons of Hebrew words. They use the same root, and it could be a noun, which means one thing, and it could be a verb, which is related, or it could be an adjective. It could be a lot of different things. And it's really cool the way that Hebrew is built upon 3 root letters. So we have our noun, derek, which means road or path or way. We have our verb, darak, which means tread or march. So this is darak, which is a verb, and this is derek, which is a noun. Now let's head over to the desk, and I'm going to read for you guys a verse that uses the word derek. All right, we're over at the desk. I got my Hebrew Bible out, and we're going to read a verse that has the word derek in it. We're going to be reading Proverbs 10:29. Here we go. Ma'oz latom derek Adonai umchita lepole aven. What does this verse mean? It says, the way of the Lord is a stronghold to those with integrity, but it destroys the wicked. And our word derek means way here, the way of the Lord. The word there is derek in Hebrew. So here we see that it means the way, right? The path, the road, but it means the way of the Lord. It's very interesting the way that different words can mean different meanings in Hebrew. Derek has a lot of different meanings. It can mean physical roads, but it can mean in abstract someone's ways. And here it means the way of the Lord. It's very cool to look at that. So you can check out Proverbs 10:29 and see how the word derek is working in that verse. And I hope you enjoyed. You can always ask questions in the comments or email me if you ever have any questions about what we talked about. And I hope to see you next week for another Hebrew lesson.